Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making white chocolate tarts. I think you guys are going to love these, so let's hurry and get started. So for this recipe, I am using store-bought pie crust. It'll save you plenty of time, but of course you can make your own if you prefer. I'm also using an individual tart pan. If you don't have one, then just use a regular 8-inch tart pan. All you want to do is press the dough evenly onto the sides and bottom of your tart pan, like I'm doing, and then you can just take a knife and slice off the dough that you don't need. And you're just going to repeat the same process with each slot. I did run out of space on my dough, so I rolled the scraps into a ball, sprinkled some flour on my work surface and rolling pin, and we are just going to roll it out until it looks like it did in the beginning. If your local grocery store doesn't carry pie crust, let me know and I will gladly make a video for that. I only like to make it from scratch for the holidays. The rest of the year, store-bought works for me. Once you're done pressing the dough into each slot, you want to take a fork and poke it around a little bit. Cover each slot with aluminum foil and fill each one with pie weights or pie weight replacements like beans or coins. Use what you have. And now we are going to blind bake this for 15 minutes in a preheated oven at 350 degrees. Now the fun part, the filling. Here I have some white chocolate over a double boiler. White chocolate can act a little bit ridiculous when you try to melt it. It's very difficult, but if you add some heavy cream like I did, it'll be nice and smooth like this. I placed a brick of softened cream cheese into my standing mixer. You don't have to wait for the white chocolate to cool. You're just going to mix it in with the cream cheese. The cream cheese is going to melt, which is perfect because you don't want lumps of cream cheese anyway. You don't need sugar because white chocolate is sweet enough, and I promise that these tarts were so ridiculously good. They are very rich, but little bites of these with a cup of coffee and you will want nothing else out of life. So smooth and creamy, it's perfect. Now all that's left to do is pour it into our little shells, and by the way, these pie crusts slide right off. At first I thought, why don't the bottoms come off? But they slide right off. You don't need to butter it or spray it. Cool, right? Right. I placed these in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours. That's the only bad thing about this recipe, the waiting. But I promise it's worth it. I think fruit is a must for these little tarts. You can certainly use a variety. I used raspberries because raspberries and white chocolate go so well together. I was trying to figure out which way to decorate it. I think the 3 raspberries separated look best, like this one right here. What do you guys think? This recipe requires very little ingredients. There is no reason not to make this, unless of course you're like my mom and don't like white chocolate. The texture of this was perfect. I loved it. I really hope you guys give this recipe a try. Hope you enjoyed this video and thank you all so much for watching.